I'm here with my friend Skye, and today we're making my award-winning
peanut butter and jelly pie.
with some homemade vanilla ice cream. So we're first going to start by making some pie crust. So we have some flour, and then we have a tablespoon of sugar, and then a teaspoon of salt.
Okay, and now we'll add some butter. 9 tablespoons.
And so now using our hands, we're going to be pressing the butter and the flour together with our fingertips. All right, so Skye was able to get the butter pieces mashed, so now we are going to add in a few tablespoons of water.
Some ice cold water.
Very cold. So I like to take the pieces that are coming together and set them aside. And I'll toss it around.
Our dough is coming together, so now we're going to wrap it in plastic wrap.
All right.
We're wrapping it on up like a present.
So now our pie crust is done. We're going to put it in the fridge for a little bit to chill. So our pie crust has been rolled out and prepared in our pan, so now we're going to par bake it.
So now we're going to add 2 layers of foil and some beans.
So I'm going to set to 425, so we're going to put this in there now. We'll remove the beans after 15 minutes and place it in for another 10. Now we're going to work on our blueberry filling. So we have our blueberries.
Now we're going to add the zest of 1 lemon.
And then we're going to get some lemon juice.
Now we're going to add some sugar.
And then we have some cornstarch, and this will help thicken it up.
We're going to add some cinnamon.
And I like my blueberry filling not to be too sour from the lemon, so I like to add in a little bit of vanilla. And then finally, we'll add in a little bit of salt. So we're next going to be working on our peanut butter granola topping for our pie. So I have some melted butter here.
Next, we're going to add some brown sugar.
Next, we have some oats.
Now we're going to add some flour.
Next, we'll add in our peanut butter.
Now we're going to add some cinnamon.
So our pie crust is coming out of the oven, and it's nice and room temp, so we can actually fill it now. And then using a fork, we're going to add in our peanut butter granola topping. Our oven is set, so now we're going to put this in there. So while the pie is baking in the oven, we're going to work on our vanilla ice cream. So I have some milk.
Now we're going to add some heavy cream. We're going to add a little pinch of salt.
Some sugar. So we're going to be taking one of the vanilla pods out of my vanilla extract, and we're going to be opening it up and scraping it inside for the ice cream. And now we'll get this whisked together. All right, so now we're going to get our ice cream maker ready. Now we're going to let this run for about 20 minutes. All right, so our ice cream is done. So now we're going to put in these pints. And I really like using this specific recipe because the ice cream comes out nice and creamy without the egg custard. So we're going to let this finish setting in the freezer now. All right, so our pie is done and it was in the oven for about 50 minutes. So now the best part, we get to eat a slice. And so with our pie, we're going to add some ice cream. Cheers.
Cheers.
The filling's not too sweet because of the vanilla, which is why I really like putting it in there.
The creaminess of the peanut butter really comes through on that crumble.
Mm-hmm.
This is the most excellent peanut butter and jelly I've ever had in my life.
Thank you. If you want the full recipe for my award-winning pie, you can find it in our captions.
And listen to a whole episode from Terrence of Terrence Bakes on Sky's the Limit podcast, premiering on April 8th.
Thanks.